bought a fist full of gear this year.
Rick the Don.
Rick, this is Donald Trump Jr.
Hey, Rick the Don.
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 See you at the top, Rick the Don. Salute.
Yo, it's your main man, Rick the Don, and in this video, I'll be telling you ladies, men's top 10 turnoffs. If you are someone who gets offended easily, if you're someone who does not want to know the truth, I'm begging you to leave. Please do not hit my comment section with all these angry rants because I just told you the truth. You know why? Because I told you to leave if you're a person who gets offended, because a lot of these things on this list could be potentially offensive, but somebody has to tell you. This is for women's education, and this video is for women who want to know the truth. They want insight. They want me to betray the male race. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm betraying the male race on your behalf. And how dare you, after I betray the male race who could ostracize me and get rid of me and kick me out of the male race, then I gotta be non-binary. How dare you get upset with me for telling you the truth? Because men are not like women, where women are very complex. They're all different from the next one. Men are all universally the same. That means that once you have this insider information, you will never need to know anything else about men for the next 1,000 years, because they won't change. All right, with that being said, that is my disclaimer. The first one is bad feet. Ladies, you gotta make sure your feet look good. Your feet are more important than your hair, your lashes, your skin, your butt, your breast size. All that stuff does not matter more than your feet. I wish you would believe me, but you don't. And when I say pretty feet or good feet, I'm not talking about those perfect feet you see on Instagram. I'm talking about making sure your feet are clean, as in soap and water, and then lotioned to remove the ash, and then getting a toenail clipper and getting rid of all black toenails. If you do that, you got pretty feet, period. Now, you want to take it to the next level? Go and visit your little pedicure person. If you talk to them, and they can take you from what I just said to the next level. Now you got beautiful feet. You got pretty feet, you're on your way. And you're going to probably win when you get there. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we dislike weave. Now, disclaimer, if your weave looks good, you may enter the male the male room. You're good. But I've been seeing some really bad weaves, man. Man, I wish I could tell you what bad weave looks like. It's something within the male brain that once we see it, we see it. And I can't identify it, but I have to try, right? So bad weaves to me looks like too much. Bad weave to me looks like plastic. Bad weave to me looks like it's unnatural. It doesn't fit. Too long. These are all examples of what I would consider to be a bad weave. Did you know, ladies, that we would rather you have a short hairstyle that's your real hair than you have the most beautiful of weave? And ladies, I know this is rubbing you the wrong way, so let me give you a little example that should put us back on even footing. What if my beard right now was fake? What if this was all fake, like a weave implant? That would absolutely do what? I'll let you answer. If my beard right now was fake, what would that do right now? It would make me instantly unattractive. Instantly. That is exactly what it is when we see weave. I promise you. And it's really unfortunate because women have gotten away with being able to wear weave because they're women. It's like, hey, we're women, we're soft, like us anyway. And we're like, okay, we like you anyway, but we really wish you didn't have that plastic stuff on your head. Like we couldn't tell the difference. If my beard was fake right now, ladies, you'd be like, ugh, instantly. And the only way I could possibly get into the women's room is if it looked good or it looked realistic. Ladies, when it comes to fake hair, the only way to go is as natural looking as possible. That's the only way. I promise you, it's the only way. And definitely don't go overboard, because the more overboard you go, the easier it is for our eyes to decipher the fakeness. When it comes to any body modification, always pull back, scale back, so that it doesn't look ridiculous. That's for any body modification. Any. I didn't want to tell y'all that one, but I had to tell y'all that one. The next one is wigs. We don't like wigs. We would rather you literally rock a Michael Jordan bald head than have weave or wigs. But sometimes, ladies, you can kind of get away with wigs if they look natural. So here's what I would say. Find natural looking weaves where it doesn't pull your hair or make your hair all the way down your back or anything like that. You want to make sure that it looks natural. And you have to be better about this, ladies. The part of the weave that's on the scalp, I believe they call it the lace front. I'm not sure what they call it, but you got to make sure that glue is not there. You know, nothing makes a member, if you know what I mean, go down faster than looking at a lady's forehead and seeing glue. Man, this is a tough video to make because I know somebody mad at me right now. Somebody got a whole lace front wig with glue on their forehead right now, and they pissed off at me because I'm telling them the truth. I told you to leave. You didn't want to leave. Look, ladies, you got to do better about the front of your wigs. If you're gonna wear these wigs with this fake baby hair and all this little weird stuff, if you're gonna do that, then you got to make sure you get the glue out the way when it's over. Okay, when you put when you put the wig on and all that other stuff, make sure you get the little glue marks out the way because we see that. And it's hard not to see it. Now, before you get your pitchforks and try to, you know, come get me. Imagine if my beard was fake and along the lines was glue. You can see it. I'm waiting. Now tell me, would you find me attractive if you could see the glue of the fake beard? You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this? That's my point. You can't get mad at me. I'm not Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was mean for the sake of being mean. Rick the Don loves women. All right? But this is March 8th today. It might not come out today, but this video was being recorded on March 8th. You know what March 8th is? International Women's Day. I love women. And you want to know what it is? I'm a feminist. But here's the thing. I got to tell you the truth. Because if I don't tell you the truth, you're going to keep walking around here with these moose-licked weave tracks. I don't even know what they call them no more. And I got to help you. Next. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got you. Fellas, I got us. We hate lashes. We hate fake ones. I don't know where this started at. I don't know why this became a thing. It happened like 5 years ago and it has not. We're you know what men are doing? We're all just waiting like this for this whole lash thing to end. And every day it doesn't end, we're disappointed because like, oh my gosh, guys, the lash thing is still a thing. Hey, ladies, take them damn things out y'all face. We don't like them at all. At all. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do men like fake lashes? 0. On a scale from 1 to 10, what men like fake lashes? 0. We hate them, actually. Every time I see a fake lash, I be like, I'm good. Now I'm married, but I still look at women from time to time. And every time I see fake lashes, I say, if I was single, I'm good. I think, and if you're going to do fake lashes, here's the rule of thumb. Don't go crazy with them. Keep them scaled back so we don't notice them. Goodness gracious, why is this so difficult? All right, number 5, makeup or too much makeup. I don't care what you feel about me right now. We hate makeup. We hate it. Okay, we don't like it at all, ladies. And we've been telling y'all this for years. I know we have, because I know I've heard women say, I know men don't like makeup, but I don't care. I know you don't care. We clearly see that. We tired of it, man. We don't want makeup no more. Ladies, when is this going to be over? And I'm throwing in lipstick too. When is this over, ladies? Look, have you noticed that when you see a man, they never have makeup on? It's always their natural face. No lip enhancements, no lipsticks. Have you noticed that? You want to know why? Because men we don't like makeup. That's why. We hate makeup. And if you're going to wear makeup, ladies, the rule of thumb, I'm going to see if you can start figuring this out. If you're going to wear makeup, the rule of thumb is don't go overboard. Because we can see it immediately. All right, now before you get your pitchforks and get mad at me, because I know a couple of y'all mad. Imagine right now, I got on some bright red lipstick and some makeup on my face. Do you find me attractive? Of course not. I look crazy. If I got a face powder that's the wrong color up here and a different color on my skin, my neck and my skin, then my lips is bright red. Do you find me attractive, ladies? Who the hell made makeup popular, man? Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm crazy. If right now I have bright red lipstick and bright red lips like a damn clown, and then my face had powder all over it, and then on my neck, I could see the neck. The neck is a different color from the damn face. Who made that sexy? That's not sexy, man. I'm trying to help y'all out. Damn. I'm so tired of makeup. I don't know who the hell made makeup popular. All right, number 6. We hate over-sexualization of self. Ladies. Oh my gosh. You know what? Number 6 is why I'm so happy I'm making this video. You know, ladies, I don't know what happened. What happened to class? What happened to class? What happened to it? Did it die? I am so tired of women showing every part of their ass and body. What happened? What happened? What happened to the Felicia Rashads? Damn. Every time I go on Facebook, I see somebody ass. I'm like, damn, lady, do you know we seeing your ass? I am trying to keep it cool. Ladies, if you want to keep just getting spammed with random creeps in your DMs, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want high quality men, and I'm not saying I'm high quality, but I can say this. I make over 6 figures a year. I have several businesses. I have investment accounts. I am college educated with a bachelor's and master's degree. I don't know if that qualifies me as high quality. All my kids, all the kids I've created and put on earth, they all live with me. I don't know if that qualifies me to be high value, but I can tell you this. I ain't no bum, okay? And I can tell you this. The advice I'm giving you is real talk. Look, you got to stop showing off everything. If you want to keep getting spammed with all these creeps, go for it. But if you want quality man to look your way, you have to be clothed. I don't know what else to tell you. I know you think the other. This is why I'm making this video, because I'm tired of y'all not being informed. And a lot of it is because you had weak fathers. Oh, I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now. All my kids live with me, so I can say it. Y'all had weak fathers who didn't tell y'all was beautiful. Ladies, you're beautiful. You don't have to show me nothing. Just show me your face and your intelligence, and I'll love you. And your feet. Okay? The problem is we have some weak A fathers out here who didn't tell their little girls how beautiful they were. So now they grow up and they enter into the shark tank, which is the man tank, and we're over-sexualized from the start. And so we kind of project this notion that we need you to be sexy. And of course, sexy, if you look in any magazine or any movie, sexy is breast and boobs. But that's not it. Because a father to his daughter, he's not going to tell his daughter, oh, you look sexy. He's going to say, princess, you're beautiful and you're so intelligent. Many of y'all have not heard that. Y'all haven't heard that every day, once a week, twice a month. You haven't heard it. So now you think showing me your T's and showing me your A's and showing me your V-line and your camel toe and all that, your moose knuckle. Now you think that's what gets, that's not it, man. I wish y'all would understand, man, if you want a husband, ladies, I'm talking to the real women that's in the room. If you want a husband, you know the first thing we look at, how easy you are or how easy you're not. If we come to your page and we see you already got it bust open, it's like, I'm not having kids with her. I will sleep with her though. She does look amazing. Thank you for showing me your body. I will sleep with you, but I don't want to bear kids with you because I don't want this raising my kids. And if you're this easy upon first seeing you, that means once I'm your boyfriend or your husband, you're gonna be easy like that to the next guy. Look, ladies, you gotta fake it. You gotta act like you're the prize. You're conservative, and that you are too good to show your body parts because they are precious. If we can see, think about it. If I can come to the store and just grab the shoes and put them on, do I need to buy them? You know what makes me want to buy something is when I can't get it. When I'm looking at it through a window or through a screen and it's something I want. So when I see a woman that's good looking and her clothes is on and she ain't really showing nothing, I still want it. I just can't. And now I got to reach out to her because I want to see this body. I want to see what this woman can do in this bedroom. So I got to reach out to her because she ain't giving it to me. But when I see these women with their breast all out, their booty all out, I already had sex with them in my head. I'm good. Thank you for the good time. It was free. Thank you for the free goods. Do you want to be that? Do you want to be free goods? Of course you don't. So cover it up so man can actually want it. Damn. All right, number 7. We don't like women that are too easy, too promiscuous. This is very rare. I will give you credit here. Very rarely has a woman like been too easy, you know, to the point where she is offering me sex. That's happened sometime in my life, but it don't happen often. So good job to you ladies overall. But you know, you want to scale back, even if you are over sexualized, because I know a unfair misconception is that women are not sexual and all. And the truth is women are equally as sexual as men, and in some cases more. But you gotta, if you want, I'm talking about if you want to make sure if you want a husband, because we talking about the top 10 turnoffs. Now it's a turnoff when a man sees a woman that's too easy, because we immediately think to ourselves, if she's this easy, that means once I have her, she'll easily cheat, or she'll want other guys, or other guys that want her. Look, when a guy comes up to you, ladies, play it cool. Keep it together. You know what's a huge turnoff? It's when a guy sees a woman getting some attention and she is melting and she's like, you know, kind of like thirsty for it. And next time you see her, now she got her breast out and she damn, that was easy. We don't like that. You know what's the biggest turn off, or the biggest, I'm gonna switch it for you. You know what the biggest turn on is? Oh my gosh. If ladies understood how this affects a man, the biggest turn on for a man is a woman we can't get. Man, let me tell you something. When I go to a woman, and this has happened about 700 times in my life, when I go to a woman that I think is attractive and I can see the curves through the coat, and I go up to her and I say, hey, how are you? My name is Rick. What's your name? Stacy. Oh, okay. How you doing, Stacy? You got a boyfriend? Whether the answer is yes or no. If she says yes, oh man, I feel it. If she says no, I'm like, hey, so can I give you my number? Can I take your number? And she said, no, I'm good. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a beautiful woman. Oh my gosh. I got turned down, but she is so beautiful. And now I want her even more because I can't have her. Man, that's psychology right there. That's psychology. You would think that the ones with the breast open, the big old giant butts all showing all that, the ones that's easy, that's saying, yeah, I'll take your number. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We appreciate that. But the ones we salivate over is the ones we can't get. I'm telling you. There's women in my life that I've never had that I still think about to this day. And it's because I never had them. Whether it be, I'm going to just go with sexually. I've never had them. I've never kissed them. There's women that I can think of right now. There was one chick when I was in college. I saw her. I don't remember what she looked like now, but I remember she had on black and I knew her skin was beautiful. I remember going up to her like, hey, trying to spit my little game, and it didn't work. Oh my gosh. It's been about 15, 20 years and I still think about that woman. I don't know what she looked like, but I know how you never forget how somebody make you feel. You might forget what they look like, but you never forget how they made you feel. Man, that woman was beautiful. All right. So I would say try your best not to be too easy. You know, the biggest turn off when we hear from our dude, like, oh man, I hit that. Oh, you hit that. Oh, I hit that too. Oh, I hit that. Oh, you hit that. Because men talk. I don't know what is the misconception here. Men talk so much when it comes to sex. Oh my goodness. You want to see a grown man act like a little girl? Give him some sex. He gonna tell everybody. And once we start comparing notes and we find out that you done had about 2 or 3 bodies within this circle, this group, you're done. You're cooked. So don't be too easy, ladies. I'm just telling you. Number 8, we hate a lying woman. Oh my goodness. We do not I don't like liars in general. But women, y'all lies be a little different. They be a little different because y'all try to hide y'all trash and baggage a lot more effectively than the average male does. Men are kind of dumb and caveman stupid. Women, y'all afraid of being labeled a slut, a H, or all these different things. So you all try to hide y'all lies and y'all baggage in the most peculiar of ways. But man, let me tell you, when you're dealing with a person like me, I can spot a lie from 100 yards away. I can spot it. Okay, I can spot it from 100 yards away. So when I see a woman that has a lying problem, my first inclination is to get away from her. Something's wrong. It is weird. It is weird. Let me say this. Let me say this for the record. It is weird. It is strongly offensive for a person to lie past the age of 21. If you're over 21 and you still lie, something's weird. Something's wrong with you. Seriously. Something's wrong with you and you need help. You need counseling of some sort. If you're over the age of 21 and you still lie, that's male or female, you're weird. All right, next. Oh, we don't like smelly vagina, okay? But I wanna stay here for just a second, because you know what I don't like is overly smelly good vagina too. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I said that. I'm so glad I said that. I almost forgot to put that. Now, of course, we don't like smelly vagina, and I've only had one in my entire life. So there's this misconception that, you know, several types of women, there are many women, let's say out of a population of 100 women, like 50 of them have smelly vaginas. That's just not true. Like with my experience, let's say of 100 women, only one did. Like I remember one, hers smelled like acid. I said, what the fuck is that? That's crazy. I don't know. That smell diagnosed with disease or something. What is this? What is this? That smell like apple pie dumped in the trash, left in the trash, dumped in the swamp, left in the swamp. Anyway, too much. So we don't like that. But I only had it once. But I know I ain't like it. And I'm going to tell you something that you didn't know, ladies. We don't like these over-perfumey vaginas. We don't like that. Look, Summer's Eve is cool, but damn. All right, you don't want to have Summer's Eve mixed with Victoria's Secret mixed with smelly good and perfume and cologne and everything. Y'all be putting too much down there. You know what we actually do like? We like the natural smell of vagina. We love that. I don't know what happened. What weak man was you listening to? You know, listen, men love the smell of vagina. Please don't tell yourself no different. I ain't say smelly vagina. I'm just talking about that, you know, that little tingy smell of vagina. We love that. I wake up in the morning just wishing I had it in my essence. And I'm tired of this misconception that, one, lots of women have smelly vaginas. They don't. And two, that we want these overly smelly goody vaginas. That's false. And three, we don't like the natural smell of vagina. You know what the natural smell of vagina? Hey, just go to the bathroom, or I should say go take a shower. You know, wash like you normally do. Get out the shower, wait 30 minutes, and whatever it smells like right there, we like that. We like that. We love the ones that smell like water. We love those too. Let's be real. But we don't want nothing that's too smelly goody, and we definitely don't want the acid. But if it smells like natural vagina, if it smells like water or nothing, we love both of those equally. I would hug one of those. Okay? If it smells like water, and men know what I'm talking about, because I had a lot of those. Those are awesome. I love those. But I kind of like the ones that have a little bit of that little like natural smell, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So ladies, just you good. You know, don't feel like you got to put powder in all this. Keep dumping stuff. You got your legs all open. You dumping powder. You dumping Summer's Eve. You putting Winter's Fresh all in it. You getting a dish and you're winding it up. Damn. Slow down. You got too much down there. Keep it simple. Shit. Number 10. We hate mother's girls. Oh my God, I can't stand a mother's girl. Goodness gracious. Tell your mama to go home. Can I stand a woman that is too reliant on her mother? Oh my God, let me throw the damn book. I'm so tired of mother's girls, man. Tell your mama to go get a man. Damn. Look, man. We cool with your parents, but please tell your mama to get some business. I don't care who mad. I'm so tired of women that they got their mama on speed dial. Tell your mama to get lost. Go get a man some damn where. Damn. So we can actually have a relationship. I hope this video was helpful. Wait.
Congratulations. You made it.
Don't leave.
You made it through winter 2025. You made it through the snow and cold temperatures.
Be patient.
That means it's about to officially become hoodie season. Break their hearts.
Don't miss it. Hold on.
Imagine how others will react to you in this hoodie. What is that? Where did you get it? How much was it? Join the Broken Heart Shirt Society. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 1.